Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome to day 3 of the Sky Warriors All-Stars T20 leg of the tournament. We are live here from Mission Road Ground, Tin Kwong Road Recreation Ground. And earlier we had Aaron Bush with the skippers. Let's throw it to him.
Yes, we're out in the middle of Tin Kwong Road Recreation Ground for day 3 of the Sky Warriors All-Stars Series. The two captains are out here with third umpire Hemant Tukrul. It's a Hong Kong Islanders home game, so Bubba Hyatt has the coin in hand, and for the Tigers, Zishan Ali to call. Tails is the call. Tail is the result, it would seem. Yes, it is. Okay, Zishan, what are you going to do, brother?
So we bowl first today.
Okay, we've seen in the morning games, we've changed back to the pitch closest to Tin Kwong Road, but the scores have been a little lower, so what are you looking to restrict the Islanders to?
To be honest, this pitch looks really nice, so we are just stick with realistic target like around 150 and 160 maybe, yeah.
Very, very big game today. You win it and you give yourself a very good chance of going through to the finals. Any changes to your squad today?
Yeah, Zandon is out and Aftab is in the squad, and I think in T20 every game is important game. So you cannot say like which game is important or not. So if we are playing here, so we are here for win every game.
Well, good luck today. The captain of the New Territory Tigers, Zishan Ali, winning the toss. Bubba, what would have you done if you'd won the toss?
Yeah, we would have bowled first as well, but I think the wicket doesn't look very bad. I think it's been used a few times already, so I think we would have bowled first anyways, yeah.
Yesterday, first loss for the Islanders, and the team ready to bounce back?
Yeah, obviously it's one of those days where you don't do well every day, you know, so I think guys are pumped, and so it's a T20 game, you always come back stronger.
Any changes to your squad for today?
Yeah, we made two changes. Lala comes in for Nasrullah Rana and Shahid comes in for Will.
Well, good luck today. The captain of the Hong Kong Islanders, Bubba Hyatt, they'll be out with pads in hand because the Tigers have won the toss and they're going to bowl.
And there we have it. Zishan winning the toss there and making just one change to his team. Both captains wanting to bowl first though, as he put a score in his mind, and he's wanting to get about 150 to 160, not more than that. We'll have the teams up for you in about a second. All to play for in this T20 leg of the Sky Warriors All-Star Series. Both teams in with a chance to make it to the finals. This is going to be a very, very important day, a doubleheader. We've got another game in the afternoon, but this is the all-important one. Both teams have looked really, really good, scored a lot of runs. New territories. The Hong Kong Islanders first. Martin Kadzia still playing. Abdul Samad is opening partner. Babar Hayat, Shahid Wasif, Rajab Hussain, Haider Ali, Zakir Hayat, Ghazanfar Muhammad Anas Khan, Adil Mahmood, and Asad Rashid. Adil Mahmood, the change today. And for the new territories, we've got Hafiz Khan is playing, Zishan Ali, Tariq Nawaz, Kinchit Shah, Azaz Khan, Aftab Hussain, Sharia Khan, Ayush Shukla still playing, Hassan Khan, Ali Hassan, and Fahad Hayat round out their 11. They'd be looking to win this one and get a place in the final. So far, they've been really good. They've dropped a game. And the two umpires today, Niaz Ali and Tabarak Da, will officiate in the center as they walk out to the middle. And for company, I have the man himself, Aaron Bush. He is going to join me in just 1, 2, 3 seconds.
Good morning, Asif. Good morning, everybody. And welcome to Tin Kwong Road. It's a massive day of cricket after that upset, perhaps you'd say, win last night. The Lions getting a big win over the top of the Islanders. Now, everything to play for this morning. Islanders win, they're through to the final. Tigers win, depends on how much they win. They could go top of the table. Then the afternoon game, Tigers versus Lions. Lions win, they go to 4 points. We could have 3 teams on 4 points. And there's so many different options to find out who plays in tomorrow's big final from 1:30 p.m.
I think if I'm being honest, I think the Islanders have looked better. Even in their game yesterday, yes, they did leak a lot of runs, but they still gave it a decent whack. Barbara Royato were going crazy yesterday. So this is going to be a big game for the New Territories Tigers. They're going to have to come out and be at their A game to win this one, I feel. And with the New Territories, they've actually changed up their batting numbers as well, and feels like they've had more people out there in the middle, and they've got a taste of the All-Stars already. So it's going to be interesting. Pretty long huddle, this one. Plenty of talking going on in the New Territories Tigers huddle.
Well, it's the final day, which means it's the Territory Tigers that play the double. I talked to both of the captains, day 1, day 2, about if there's any fatigue falling into the teams as they play the second. Of course, they said no. But we saw yesterday the Lions, they could have won by 200 runs if they'd taken about 6 drop catches. So that sort of can play into the mind as well. The Tigers have got to come out and do it again against the Lions this afternoon. But they want to get a win. They get the win. It's going to really mix up this points table. And while the players head out, you can probably have a look at the points table and see where he stands as it is. Umpire Niaz Ali will officiate from the Argyle Street end. Samad Khan on the non-strikers end. It'll be Martin Kutsia on strike.
Yeah, it's been a good opening partnership for the Hong Kong Islanders. Abdul Samad looking really good at the top of the order. Young man taking a liking to that opening slot. And yes, the points table, Aaron. Hong Kong Islanders, they've won 2 of their 3 games, lost 1. I think they're still the top team. They've got 4 already, so if they win this, they're pretty much booked for the final.
Well, the interesting point on there, that Kowloon Lions 45-run victory yesterday afternoon puts them the only team with positive net run rate. So they get a win again this afternoon. They should keep that net run rate. We'll have to wait and see. But first, we've got to get through Game 5, Day 3 of the Sky Warriors Men's T20 All-Star Series for 2026. We're almost ready to get underway. Zishan Ali doing some back stretches there with the gloves on.
I'm just showing his agility. Zishan Ali. Aftab Hussain, right next to the boundary over here, getting his first game. He's been out of Hong Kong for a bit. He's back here. It'll be good to see him as well. Left arm orthodox. Starting with 1 slip. Short third man. They've got a fielder back on the boundary on the deep square in the form of Aftab. The second fielder out is going to be the third man fielder. Ayush Shukla will start with the new Terry. Martin Kudzia on strike. And here we go.
Left that one alone. Not far away from that outside of the off stump.
Good to have it on the screen, because if you were just only listening to Zishan, everything was a ooh and ah. But that wasn't that far. That was a good, very good first ball. Because that didn't hit the stumps. It's a good leave.
It is. Every leave that doesn't bowl you is a good leave. Every time you do it, even if it misses by a millimetre, you say you know where your off stump is.
Standing at leg stop, Martin Kudzia. Ayush generally gets that shape going away from the right-hander. Much straighter this time. Played out to the covers. Ali Hassan there. How good he has been, Ali Hassan.
He's been amazing. Got himself a Michelle Pfeiffer yesterday. I'm sure we'll see him in action.
He got his Michelle in 3 overs.
Yes.
That's 5 for 19 in his 3 overs.
He would have had 4 overs, but Hassan decided he wanted the death over, which was a wise decision. They got the win, so that's what's most important.
I think he's bowled very well in the first game he played as well. I think he got 2 for 27 off his 4, so that was brilliant as well in the context of the tournament so far. Lots of runs, and this one is tonked over the top, over off mid-on, and that's gone for 4. First boundary runs on the board now. Start off with a boundary. Martin Kadzia.
He picked this one up nicely and deposited it just into near the physio tent.
It's so interesting with Martin Kadzia as well. You see him get out for low scores, but when he gets runs, he gets big runs. He's got that ability to get into that mental space where he sees it and he just hits it. He's very stable on the crease as well, doesn't move around too much. So it'll be interesting. I mean, if he gets going, he is going to get a big one.
He just looks to reset, shuffles wide. Well, that was an interesting shot, bounced high over the top of middle stump, but the back away from Martin, almost finding the edge.
He loves it behind square on the offside. He's set up for that one. But that was a good repost from Ayush Shukla after being put away for a boundary. Still adjustments from Zishan. He is always on the game. He's always changing fielders around.
And that's pulled away.
There we go. There we go. Shot, punch for another boundary. Short arm jab there from Martin Kadzia. They actually started with the fielder behind square before the game started, and Aftab just questioned the skipper whether he was in the right position. The skipper said, "Now go in front of square, please." And that's exactly where that last ball went. They haven't moved him much, but it looks like they are going to move him a little finer now. He's now behind square, straight in front of our comms box.
2 fours already, comes charging down the wicket, make it 3. So he goes straight back. And a big over in the end, 3 boundaries, pushing the score up to 12.
Yeah, not a lot of timing on that one. I think miscued it a little bit at the bottom of the bat, but got it into a nice gap between that mid-off and mid-on fielder, and fetched himself another 4. So 3 boundaries to start off the first over. Good start here from the Hong Kong Islanders. I think the good thing with the Hong Kong Islanders is they keep on coming. I mean, it's like Martin Kadzia, then you've got Abdul Samad, and he's added to his game. Abdul Samad, you know, he's no longer taking that much time. And obviously in T20 cricket, you've got to go out there and make the play. So the batters to follow have done really well as well with the Hong Kong Islanders. And you've got Babar Hayat, you've got Haider Ali Bhatt, and surprisingly, you've got Zakir Hayat, who's got runs. He's looked really good. He's a young man playing the All-Stars for the first time, if I'm not wrong. And he looks good. He looks like somebody that fits into that middle order with the Hong Kong Islanders. They've got Shahid Wasif.
Sharia Khan to Samad. Gets one past the outside edge of the left-hander. We'll see what Sharia can do. If he can get some early swing, he'll be more set up to bowl to the right-handers. He can get one to come back in onto that off-stump of Samad. He'll trouble him.
It'll be very interesting to get into his mind, especially when he's playing T20 cricket. Any longer form of cricket, Sherry looks the part, because he's got that ability to do something with the wrists where he can get the ball to go both ways with a lot of control. In T20, you're like under the pump from ball 1, and this form is not the easiest to play. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good ball from Sherry. This one leaving the left-hander. So it's interesting how he goes about, because he's a length kind of bowler. He'll come and he'll hit a length all day, and he'd like to just get the ball to come in and go away from there. But in T20 cricket, batters are just completely having a go at you as soon as you bowl length. That's almost in the batter's half. So yeah, if we do get a chance to speak to Sherry, it'll be an interesting question to ask him how he thinks and plans his T20 spells.
Might get him to have a chat to you in the second innings. And there's the end swinger. And the finger goes up. LBW, and Samad has to depart. He's out for a duck, and the first wicket falls for the Islanders on 12.
Interesting there. The ball didn't really seem to get up that much. Oh, it came back to the left-hander. fed him a couple of away goers, and then he's got one to jack back. Now he's just giving us the answer.
Yep,
he does the absolute same thing all the time because that's what he's got control over, and that's really good.
And we expect it. Said to the right-handers, he gets it to swing away. He can bring it back in to the left-hander. And the setup was perfect. And then the in-swinger, which was pitched up, so it wasn't going to bounce over the stumps, and playing across the line, Samad found the back pad down low. And he's got to go. So Shahid Wasif in at number 3 early on, just 9 deliveries into the match. Back into the side today, missing yesterday with Will Walsh doing the glove duties.
He looked good with the bat. I think Shahid Wasif with a clear head is a fantastic batter. The problem starts when he's overthinking. And over the years, as a youngster, watched him as a youngster as well. Just came onto the scene in the Daskal Saiwan under 15s and under 17s. And always had an impact on the game because he was very clear about what he wanted to do. And it'll be interesting to see how he goes about this one.
Just the one slip in place still. As Sharia comes in to Shahid. Tries to go around the pads, but goes down the leg side. So just the one slip. They've got the deep third in place, Asif. And I feel like, is it worth it just for a couple of balls? Put a second slip in, risk the boundary, but not miss the catch? You feel like he might find an edge early.
I think that's so much down to the bowler himself. If Sherry is comfortable not having a third man, because the thing with Sherry is he's sometimes, obviously as a bowler, you only know which way you're going to go, if you want to bring it in or take it away. Now this one goes away. So if he is going to be bowling that out swinger, might as well have that second slip in place. But if he is going to try and, because just now we saw Shahid Wasif, the 2 deliveries he's played, he's actually taken a couple of steps down the wicket, because it's no secret here in Hong Kong that Sharia Khan is going to make the ball swing. So you try and get to the pitch of it as soon as you can, and that's what most bowler batters have tried to do. Sharia obviously not the quickest, but he's got that ability to swing it both ways, and it's not easy.
Well, there's the charge, and attempted run out, stumping from Zishan.
You can trying to get down the wicket to a ball is one thing, and actually knowing which way it's going to swing is another. Because if you're trying to get down the wicket and you don't know which way it's going to go, you're still in trouble.
Well, I wonder how long it is before Zishan puts the lid on. If they're going to keep the deep third in place for a bit of a backstop anyway. Staying back for the final delivery on the second. No runs off the bat so far. And that one's onto the hips. So it'll be 4 runs with no fine leg in the deep. So will be runs off the bat, 5 runs coming from the second as the Hong Kong Islanders move to 18 for 1.
A loud grunt there from Sharia. He knows he's missed his line there. Right on the hips there with fine leg up in the circle. That's probably the last delivery that he wanted to bowl in his head, but just didn't get the execution right on that one. A 5 coming off that second over and a wicket. Important one. Abdul Samad, I think first game when I was commentating, I saw him get away with a few when he was going across the line. I think that's something that he'll have to tighten up a little bit. He's got to maybe look to go straight down the ground. He miscued a few towards the leg side in that first game. He got runs that game. Was lucky, but batted well as well. Some of the shots that he played were fantastic. Ayush to continue. Went for 3 boundaries, but he is going to continue, and he's asked for the slip.
Hasn't had an impact in the tournament so far, Ayush, but rarely been kept out of a tournament. Just the one that fires him up.
And no longer has a mid-wicket. Zishan had put a mid-wicket for him, but he wanted to continue with the slip. Was he allowing that to happen?
Too wide. Umpire Nia Zali gets some exercise early in the morning.
I think that's just, he's put the slip there. The last thing he wanted to do was ball it on the pads or in the stumps, and he has just gone a little bit too wide, just trying to make sure that the ball ends up on the offside. So still something for the guys to work on. Some sawdust coming out for the bowler's landing area.
Sawdust being removed. A little bit more back at the mark. Can try to start this over again after starting with a wide. And that's going to be back-to-back wides. Pretty much the same result.
Yep, Ayush Shukla there, just missing his mark a little bit. I think he was put away for runs in the first overs, playing on his mind a little bit. The bowlers have not had the best of times in this tournament. A lot of runs being scored in this tournament. 850s so far. We're into the third day. We've had a couple of hundreds. Full and outside off stump, well fielded by Hafiz at point. He's alive via in the field. Hafiz Khan yet to get a big score for himself as well. Hafiz Khan had not too many matches go by without him getting a big score, so he is due.
Say he was unlucky the last time they played the Islanders. He smashed it straight out of the middle, straight at head of Ali Butt's head basically. He managed to hold on. Many wouldn't have. That's cut away nicely, but protection just forward of point, cover point region in the deep.
That's a good field set. That's nice. It's only into the third over. Knowing the strengths of the batter, Martin Kadzia loves to go hard on that offside. They've done away with that deep square fielder now. So they've put a deep third and a sweeper cover.
Well, that vacant mid-wicket region must look pretty enticing to the Islanders batters. Can that cause the false stroke? Shahid. Yep, that's where he goes. Just forward, doesn't get all of it. Actually off the toe of the bat. So Aftab has to do the fielding back inside the circle, running back out into the deep.
Slide and stop there from Aftab Hussain. I think that's just exactly the length that Shukla needs to stay away from. Shahid would feel like he should have timed it much better.
Yeah, I feel like Ayush should be pretty happy with only two coming off that one, and Shahid should be the one feeling he's missed out. It was there to be punched.
He just had to time it well enough and put it into the gap. Got the gap, but didn't really get any timing. Just right off the toe end of the bat.
Head groundsman today, Hassan Khan, getting around with the sawdust everywhere. Just a bit of extra grip on those hands when he comes to bowl. As Ayush comes in again, just soft hands down to deep third.
It's well played. It's going to be no help in the grip because he's got them all taped up. He's going to have to take it off.
When I was talking to Zishan at the toss, I forgot to mention it, but he looks like a mini Essar at the moment. He's got about 7 fingers strapped in white from all the glove work he's been doing and batting. The difference being is Zishan's not taking his off when he needs to do anything.
We've got some wicket-keeper fingers up here in our broadcast table as well. They're all just deformed right now.
Yeah. Steve Mohammed with us in broadcast. Oh, big top edge. A chance. Hafiz gets underneath it. He's got to judge it. He judges it well. That's a great catch, and that's the end of Martin Kadzia for 13.
Boys in the new Territories camp are pumped. Z is pumped. And he badly wanted this wicket. They've managed to take Martin Kurtzia out of there. In walks Haider Ali Butt. Such a good batter for any situation. I mean, it's a luxury to have him.
Yush getting a wicket as well early on. That'll do his confidence a world of good after those early wides.
It's amazing. It's amazing how you drop your shoulders and things just seem to go away. Ayush Shukla is a gem of a bowler. He's a fantastic bowler. He's been one for a very long time. Started really young and he's been really, really good. But unfortunately, it just seems like when you're low on confidence, just it doesn't work. And that is why the mind is so important in this game.
Let's not take away from how good a catch that was from Hafiz. It was up and up and up in the air. It was whirling around. Had to move it about 3 times in the end, trying to get himself set properly. Did so, and catches win matches, and plenty of catches have been put down over this tournament. So that's a big one.
Yeah, that was judged very nicely. And he feels at hot spots more often than not. And I'm sure when he gets his name into the Hong Kong national sides, he is going to be one of those fielders who are going to be in the hot spots, really. For a small man, he's got a decent arm as well. Hafiz Khan.
Yush Shukla to finish off his second. And just a single down to third to get Haider Ali Butt off the mark. He'll retain strike. Another successful over for the Tigers comes to an end. 3 done halfway through the power play. Hong Kong Islanders 24 for 2.
That's been more or less the template that Haider Ali plays at. He comes out and just tries to milk around the singles and waits for the right opportunity. But that doesn't mean that he does not go after the bad balls. He will put you away if you ball it too full or too short. But if you put it in the right lengths, he'll just work it around and get himself in. Especially in this batting order, he works really nicely because he's got Shahid Wasif with him, and it's got Babar Hayat to come in next.
Bit of a committee meeting going on between Shahriar Khan, Hassan Khan, and Azaz, I think, is there as well. Just figuring out a game plan here for Haider Ali.
Any guesses for the language they must have been using?
I'm going to go with Urdu.
Pashto.
Pushtal, there we go. Thank you. Learn something new every day. Hand off the bat as it gets through cover. A little misfield from Farhad. Aftab does the clean-up work.
Fahad is in an interesting position. I don't think he normally feels that cover. Would have felt different seeing that ball come to him because he's normally at either mid-on, mid-off or third man fine leg. Not to say he's not a very good fielder. He's got decent hands. But just the angle feels different. If you've not fielded at a position, the way the ball comes off the bat is a bit different. So you got to have... And there we go. He is now...
Go to square leg.
Go to square leg.
At the same time as Hafiz comes across to cover, Zaz is out at long off. So the Tigers are expecting Shahid to try to attack the long boundary down towards the Victoria Harbour end. Just forward of square, Farhad finishes as Shahriar comes in again. Shahid on 7. Leaves it alone. And then there it is, Zishan up to the stumps as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It wasn't going to be very long before he'd come out, especially with Shahid Wasif. Shahid Wasif was trying to just get out of that crease and try and reach the pitch of the ball. So it's going to be a good thing for the ball. I think you need to have the bowler on board if you're going to stand up to the stumps. I mean, if the bowler is not on board, you're in trouble because there's been a lot of instances in the past, which I can share a few, where the bowler did not want the keeper up, and yeah, there was some mischief there, just trying to make the keeper look bad.
Yeah, so it's an ego thing, you're telling me?
Yeah, 100%.
What are you telling me? I bowl 140. Why are you up to the stumps? And the keeper's like, no, you're not.
We had a left-arm pacer here in Hong Kong, I'm not going to name him. I'm sure people listening, they'd probably know who that was. So they were on a tour in Sri Lanka. And the wicketkeeper decided to come up because it wouldn't come up. And he just goes to the, don't come up to me. You're not going to be able to catch it. And the next ball, because he yokes the wicketkeeper, goes through. I told you, you're not going to be able to catch it.
Oh, another one.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Really good bowling there. That's good from Z as well. I'm sure Z loves having Sherry in his team. It's just really good. As a wicket keeper, you can trust your bowler to hit away at that good length. It becomes so much easier. It's interesting, the way he swings the ball, Sharia, he's hardly ever really full. I mean, it's not like full tosses and stuff. He doesn't. There we go. Just put the markers on him.
He pitched it up, and it did get the swing that he wanted, but Shahid was up to the task and just flicks it away nicely through mid-wicket for 4.
Good shot. It's actually very nicely picked up. And actually, field positioning of the fielders as well has a part to play. He knew there was nobody back there, so he could just get in line, just tonk it over that mid-wicket boundary. What I actually meant was, Sharia, you'd see there'd be times when he'd miss his length in terms of being shot, but you don't necessarily get those full tosses from him where you get from most of the fast bowlers that try and bowl really quick. So as a keeper, you have that confidence to actually be able to stand up to him.
Final delivery of the 4th, and just eased to point. So it'll be 5 runs coming from the 4th as the Islanders move to 29 for 2.
It's a good start to the spell from Sharia Khan as well. 2 overs, 1 for 10. He's doing good.
After taking a wicket, Captain Zishan Ali is happy with Ayush to bowl a 3rd here.
I just think it looks a little bit low, Ayush Shukla, because you then generally see him with proper high octane energy. That's just the way Ayush Shukla normally plays his cricket. So hopefully all is well with him in terms of his fitness and everything. Health-wise, medically, whatever it is, I hope he's all good, because an Ayush Shukla with 100% aggression is what we like to watch.
Someone pointed out to me yesterday that they feel like Ayush has slimmed down as well. Thinner in the face, thinner in the arms, but it could also just be the size of that shirt he's wearing.
Standing outside his crease.
And Ali on strike as Ayush comes in and cuts through cover. Again, dropping the backhand off. I know why he's doing that, because he has that thumb injury, and that's the one that took the catch from Hafiz. He took the catch to save his throat, but it hurt the already hurt thumb. So anything like that shot is just going to jar straight through.
Yeah, he was on the boundary the other day showing me his hands, and he's like, I'm dead. And this area of the hand hurts, and obviously that ball was hit at a rate of knots, so hopefully he's going to get some time off after this All-Stars series and get it right.
Yushin looking to punch through forward point.
Had the really butt. Just trying to ride the tide here a little bit. Just try and see the pace of the wicket, and he has nothing to fear. He's got decent enough batting still in the hut. Oh, lovely delivery. Brilliant ball. That's like the Ayush Shukla we know. It's a brilliant ball. Shaped away from the right-hander. Made him play as well. Good thing with Ayush Shukla, he does use the crease a little bit as well. I think it's much harder when you bowl a few closer to the stump and you go wide and angle it in. Not every batter is going to be up to it and be able to leave it alone. because you see it angling in towards you and you almost just tend to poke your bat at it.
3 dots to start with, a shuffle down the pitch, a swat through cover point. Through cover, in fact, all the way to the boundary, gets to it nicely this time. The step down the pitch meant it was at the right height to find the gap and beat the infield.
Yeah, so as I said earlier as well, if you're going to miss and if Heather's going to get it in his area, he's not like he's only going to look for the ones, because that's been his template. He's come out and he's looked for ones here and there, and then when he gets that ball where he can go up and over, he's done that. But there he tried to make his length and just put it over that extra cover region for a 4. It's a good shot from him.
Back of the crease this time, gets the leading edge and just races down to third.
As well bowled by Ayush Shukla. Heather Ali Butt there, just trying to give himself extra room. The execution not there. Thinking, I don't mind that. I didn't have a. He put him for a boundary. Wanted to put more pressure on him. But so far, I think the new territories have done really well. It's 34 for 2. They haven't let Hong Kong Islanders run away with the scoring.
Cut away in the air, but just past Hafiz at backward point, and it should be wide enough to beat the third. It does, so Shahid rounds out the over with a boundary as well. 9 runs coming from the 5th.
Almost everything today has been aerial. I think the guys now have that confidence where, not to say that everything you trying to hit to the fence, you've got to hit it in the air, but you've still got to have the confidence to be able to go up and over and not be worried about things, because if the moment you start getting worried, the execution is going to suffer. So it feels like most of these guys that are playing in this All-Stars tournament, they've not been too worried about going aerial. A lot of the times with fielders on the boundary, they've had the confidence to actually go over the fielders. And just like Shahid Wasif, that one, it didn't seem like there was much intention to keep it down. He just played it over that backward point region and got 4 to his name.
And that's the modern T20 format, isn't it? You've got the power play with only 2 outside, so it's the time to make the runs. If it means going up and over the top, make sure you execute it. And if you're going to go catching height, find that gap. It's exactly what Shahid did. Sherry had a bowl of third.
Last over of the power play.
1 for 10.
Haider Ali Butt, Sharia Khan, no strangers to each other. They play for the same club. A lot of these planning and everything they share between each other. So it'll be interesting. It was interesting from Haider Ali Butt. Very first ball, he came down the track, and that prompted Mr. Zishan Ali to come back up to the stumps. He might have forgotten it. Sharia coming in. Oh, another one going away. This time just staying in his crease and just throwing his hands at that one. It looks like he's going to change guard now. He's probably standing at leg stump. He's going to probably come into middle stump now.
Tell you what, Zishan's glove work this morning so far has been exceptional.
Oh, that's cut away. That's cut away. Oh, nicely fielded on the boundary by our producer. One-handed pickup off the rope. Doesn't normally feel like that when he's playing.
This is nicely played. And we talk about a game of millimetres at times. That's what you're moving the guard 5 centimetres across has done. From leg stump to middle stump, all of a sudden the ball's coming out of the middle and finds the boundary.
And I think only a very few here in Hong Kong would have cut that one. Haider Ali Butt did. It's nicely played. It's nicely played. That's very nicely played. And he does this ever so often. Haider Ali Butt just drops it very close to himself and then takes off. He is quick enough. He's actually probably the quickest right now in our systems. Every time I see him, I'm so impressed with the way he moves, because there's a lot of work that has gone into him being able to move like this. There's a lot of work in terms of fitness and how his routines are. Oh, inside edge there. Once again, I think it's the third over in a row. It's got one more ball. If he bowls another dot, but it's going to be his third over in a row where he goes for 5 in the over. His first one went for 5. His second one went for 5. And this one is already 5. So if he bowls another dot ball, that's be 5, 5, 5.
Well, it makes the econ rate easy to calculate at least.
Yeah. Is there anything related to number 555 in terms of superstitions, just like we had the one at Nelson and 87 and...
No, but in the Thai language it means ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha, nice. And there we go, we've got the ha 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 from Sherry. He's bowled 3 overs for 15 runs and a wicket. He's gone 5 in his first, 5 in his second, 5 in his third. So Sherry, ha ha ha.
Power play done at the Hong Kong Islanders of 43 for 2, going at 7.17. Which a bit of a replay here. And just the good glove work again from Z following the ball.
Quite tight there, Z.
He's right up to the stumps. He's not going in front, of course, that's a no ball, but he's giving himself as much room as possible. See our first change in bowling today from the Argyle Street end. Farhad Hyatt takes the ball over from Ayush.
Very similar to Sherry. I don't mean in physique. He also gets the ball to go away. I think he's tapered off just slightly. If I'm being honest, I saw him play a couple of years ago where he was playing in the All-Stars, and he was the new thing at that time, about 2-3 years ago. And probably had a little bit more pace than he has now. Seems to have maybe got a little bit comfortable with just putting it out there and outside off stump. Decent start from him.
Outside the power play, they've got a few more fielders in the deep, long on, long off, deep cover. Deep third remains, and a deep square leg. Resdar out towards our broadcast area.
Resdar
back into the squad today, didn't play yesterday.
It'll be interesting to watch him bat. He's a very talented young man. Beats him on the outside once again. Shahid Wasif probably trying to do a bit too much in the crease. He's moved around a lot. He's played 14 deliveries for his 15 runs. Shahid Wasif. Azaz Khan seems like he is off the field. Oh. That's missed the wicket keeper. Couldn't grab it clean. Resdar today isn't playing. Just forgot the teams. Azaz Khan is out. He is off the field. Doing some fancy moves on the boundary there. And this one is nicely played. I think that is going to run away to the boundary there. Sherry is not going to cut that off. That's really nicely played. Plays it so late. And he's so good on the back foot. Haider Ali Butt. Lovely, really nice hands from Haider Ali Butt. He's got so much control over that shot, be it against the spinner or the fast bowler.
So Rez, 12th player today. Waiting for Azaz to come back on. That's in the air. Again, just wide of Hafiz.
It's going to be Cheriar to the boundary once again. Hafiz would have thought he was in the game there. Went full stretched, and that brings up the 50 as well. 53 for the loss of 2 now. Another ball remaining in this 7th over. First outside the power play has come from Fahad Hayat and has already gone for 10. With 1 bye in there. Fahad Hayat to close out the 7th over. Goes really full. Punched away to that sweeper cover. They'll come back for the second. And there's nobody back there, and Kinchit Shah just had a wild swipe. That was a no ball.
So was that
and
7?
That's gone for...
That's gone. They ran 2, 4 overthrows and a no ball. Is that a 7?
Probably 7 runs on that delivery.
I don't think I've ever called a 7. Let's get confirmation from the scorers, but
I don't think I have called another 7, but I am very surprised with that throw from Kinchit Shah.
I'll go through once we get confirmation that it's a 7, which we think it is, waiting for the scores to update. I think we know how we mentioned Azaz Khan was off the field.
Oh,
Yeah, he's been called for no ball, but back of the foot looked like it was just on the line. Yes, Azaz is waiting to come back on. He looks like he's fielding at mid-wicket.
Yep, he's standing right there.
Kinchit's picked up the ball, had a shy, thinking he had a backstop out on the ropes, but he didn't. Gets away with the free hit, though.
and Azaz hasn't moved an inch. He was still there for that last delivery.
Wow.
Just a little bit of lack of awareness, really.
Be the end of the over. There it is, 7 no balls onto the screen. Well, no ball plus 7. Well, 7 in total. 2 runs, 4 overthrows and a no ball. It came up, it's disappeared again. We'll wait for that. The over is done. Pretty sure the score's 60 for 2.
Haider Ali Butt on that one got 6 runs to his name.
Yeah. scored a along the ground to cover
6
mid-off
scores.
6.
Lovely.
There's so much going on in that ball, it wasn't funny.
Oh, wow. So they've moved on to 60 now.
MV play and touch that now.
Change of gloves for Haider Ali Butt. He's actually very particular about his equipment. I've seen him a few times. He's very, very particular about his equipment. He was actually, because the size of the pads, the normal adult pads don't really fit him best. So
I'm glad you said that, not me.
no, he's going to be okay with it because he borrowed pads from one of my under 13 boys.
I'm sure he loves you telling that story. Oh, the
Goes
lap.
for the scoop. Gets enough on that one. Shahid Wasif likes playing that shot. Got down in time, played it up and over that short fine leg fielder. They're out of the power play now. How many had they out? They had 1, 2, 3, 4. They did have 5 out, looks like. But they had the fine leg and third man. Fine leg up in the circle. And it's going to remain the same. Go what? 4 out?
I can't
Now
see
they're
if-
going to have 5 out. Yeah, they had 4 out,
Yeah,
and now they're going to have 5 out. So probably missed a trick there.
that's sort of reactive, not proactive.
Oh, he goes for it again, but goes the other side. Doesn't get it. I don't think with a away going ball, the reverse scoop would be the best option, but I don't mind Him going for the scoop with the normal outswinger. I feel like it's a little bit easier to go for the scoop with an outswing bowler, because all you have to do is get in line. He's gone up in the air. He's found a gap. Work for the fielder to do. Ahsan Khan there. Aftab Hussain there. Keeps it to 2. That's nicely played once again. He's played this shot nicely today. Shahid Wasif. He's on to 21. He'd still like to maybe up the ante a little bit. They're into the 8th over now. And nothing to worry about in terms of the score. Scoring at a good rate. 66 off 7.3 so far. He's gone for the reverse scoop again. And I'm sure there are going to be some words shared between Sherry and Shahid Wasif. Sherry comes in for his 5th delivery. He's broken the sequence of 5 per over. Already 7 off this over for him. There's Khan there on your screens. Back on the field, fielding at long off. Last delivery of Sharia Khan's spell. It's been a decent one. 3.5 overs. 1 for 22 for him. And that runs down to the boundary for 4. He did get back to that one. Oh, given boys. Oh, big nip back up. Haider Ali had no clue, nor did Zishan. It's going to be a very, very tough take anyways. Really jagged back quite a long way. Sharia Khan finishes his spell with 22 for 1 off his 4 overs. A very good bowling spell from him. Something we've come to expect from him. So we are going to see our second change from Zishan Ali. Looks like Fahad Hayat has only been brought in for 1 over. They're going to work with Azaz Khan now. A couple of wickets in. It'll look more in favour of the bowling side. But after losing those first 2 wickets, these guys have strung together a nice partnership here. Shahid Wasif will be on strike to Azaz Khan. Azaz Khan to bowl his first ball. Starts off with a slower one, and Haider Ali, Shahid Wasif comes down the track, probably saw the slow ball. Comes down the track and puts that ball away. Interesting start from Azaz Khan. Trying to test the grip in the wicket with the slowie. 75 on the board now. Shahid Wasif probably have got stuck up in going for the scoops and the reverse scoops. He's just got a boundary in front of the wicket. This was a good length delivery there. He wanted to go reverse scoop once again, but he's got fine leg up in the circle. Third man back on the fence. Full up in the air. Chance, no chance. Misses the fielders. Won't trickle all the way to the boundary. Ayush Shukla with the slide and stop. And a very good throw to the keeper's end. Really good work there from Ayush Shukla. Shahid Wasif trying to go up and over. A lot of aerial shots from most of these batters. More or less the way the modern game works. So far, it's been a good battle between bat and ball. Both teams having their moments. Tries to set into the crease and go over mid-wicket, doesn't time it, gets the bottom edge of the bat. Out to short mid-wicket. Tariq Nawaz fielding there. Tariq Nawaz has a good score to his name. 186 that he scored. One of the 8 people who's one of those balls where one of those games where he got a big score. I think that's taken nicely by Zishan Ali, and the umpires signaled wide. And Tariq Nawaz, one of the guys who's got a 50 in this Sky Warriors All-Star Series. 8 of them have done it. The New Territories Tigers have got Zishan, who's got a 50+ score. And they've got Tariq Nawaz, who's got a 50+ score. Down the leg side this time. Very nicely taken by Zishan. They've got a 50 from Kinchit Shah as well. 3 in the New Territories side who've crossed that little milestone, 50 runs. We've got a couple of 5-wicket hauls. One was Ali Hassan. Wahid picked up 4. I picked up a 3-wicket haul then. It's got a total of 5 wickets. Wahid Khan. Oh, Heather wanted the run, not there. It's too close for comfort for Shahid Wasif, so he sends him back. We've got a couple of hundreds. Shiv Mathur and Babar Hayat both getting big hundreds. Azaz Khan hasn't had a wicket yet. Economy of 10.32. Not too much to write home about. He's not had too much success. Shot and cut very nicely by. They're going to easily come back for 2. They are rapid between the wickets, both of them. Haider Ali Bhatt and Shahid Wasif. Probably for the first time in the 3 days, we've already gotten into the 10th over, which is going to start in a bit, and we are yet to hit a maximum. Both these batters doing it in boundaries. Babar Hayat has 14 sixes in the tournament, most easily. He got 6 in 1 over, so that helps. Zishan still trying to get his field right. Fahad Hayat being put out to sweeper cover, and so far probably or most definitely the bowler of the tournament, Ali Hassan, comes on to ball. He's got 7 wickets in 2 games, and he's bowled every time he's come on. He's bowled with control. Ali Hassan, only the second of the 2 leg spinners on show. Ghazanfar Muhammad and Ali Hassan, the 2 leg spinners playing in the All-Stars. They've put a slip in there for him, rightly so. Like that from Zishan. Goes for the sweep, fielder there. Not much timing, so the ball just slowly trickles down to that short fine leg fielder. Looks like Sharia Khan there, the way he's swinging his arms. Ali Hassan, brilliant. It's been fantastic. His third game now, and I'm more impressed with the economy. Leg spinners will get you wickets, but it's the economy that he's bowled with, the control that he's bowled with for a young man. It's been really, really impressive. Still not happy with the field, Zishan. Now we're good to go. That is going to be taken by Hafiz Khan again. He was put there on that mid-wicket boundary, rightly for that one, and Ali Hassan picks up his 8th of the tournament, first of the day. Only 2 balls in, and he's picked up a wicket. Leg spinners do pick you wickets. And looks like the umpires are now going to take a drinks at that fall of wicket. And we'll be back in a minute. Heatherly, but 29 of 20, not a bad hand from him, but just when he was trying to put the foot on the pedal, he's lost his wicket. Babar Hayat seems like he's going to join. Shahid Wasif so far starts from Martin Kurtzia. 13, you'd consider it a start. No runs for Abdul Samad. Got out very early. 29 of 25, Shahid Wasif still out there. He's going to join his USRC skipper Babar Hayat, and we're going to be back for some fun. And the 6-hitting machine is in the middle now.
Drinks breakdown here in Game 5 of the Sky Warriors Men's All-Stars T20 Series for 2026. Aaron Bush with you. And the big hitting Bubba Hyatt comes to the crease with his team in a good place. 83 for 3. As Asif Hussain said before the drinks break, no sixes hit yet. It's a pretty handy score. Ali Hassan to continue. And Bubba will find runs off the bat immediately. Down to long off. Eight wickets now for the young leg spinner. A little push onto the leg side and then a soccer boot. Back to the bowler from Shahid. He's looked good this morning. Keeping the runs ticking over. I'll be happy if they get around the 90 mark in the first 10 with 7 wickets in hand. Upset with himself there, Shahid. Deep backward square, deep mid-wicket, long on, long off, and a deep point. Covering the boundary. Slip in place, so no third at all, which is exactly what Shahid does. And races away to the short boundary. Clever play, finding the gap in the field. picking up another 4. Kept the backward point out of reach, going past Tariq at first slip. And another 4 to the Islanders and Shahid as he moves into the 30. Halfway mark now. 10 overs done. The Islanders going at 8.8. They're 88 for 3. It's going to be spin from both ends for the Tigers. And Ahsan Khan about to take the strapping off the fingers and take over proceedings from the Argyle Street end. It'll be Ahsan to Bubba. Scored 120 yesterday, but hasn't scored much in the other 2 games. Which one are we going to get today? He keeps it along the ground and finds another single through cover. And of course, don't forget he gave up a chance on 0 yesterday. Lions got out of jail with their massive first inning score. They won't want to do that again this afternoon against the Tigers. Tidy start so far from Khan. We know he's very likely to bowl the death over after talking to Zishan Ali yesterday. And nobody inside the circle forward of square means there's always a single there to be had, but singles not a problem for the Tigers. They want some more wickets, get into the middle order as soon as possible. And certainly not let Hyatt get set. Oh, he gets the edge, he gets past the gloves. And spies, in fact, that's a missed stumping from Z. Everyone missed this one. Watch on the replay. I'm not sure how that was a bye. It turned away unless Ahsan's turned into a leg spinner. Anyway, it sits in the books as that. Still, don't think it was really much of a chance to get gloves on it from Zishan. Pushes onto the leg side for a single. This is the 4 byes. Bubba a long way down the track. And Zishan not happy with himself. It was wide. End of the over. 4 byes helping. 7 runs coming from the 11th. As the Islanders creep towards the 3-figure mark of... They're at 95 for 3. Ali Hassan continuing. Bubba finds a single. It was loud calls of catch, but it was more in hope than a chance. Top edge, up over the top, a chance again, but it's going to spin away for 4 in the end. Always knew the top spinner was going to kick on if it could hit the ground. It did. And finds the 4. Oh, that's got to be a good shout, but turned down. It was full. Watch on the replay. It's pitched on middle and leg. Well, definitely worth a shout. That was 100 up after that boundary. Top edge again. This, no, it's not. It's going to fall short again. Toying with Ayush Shukla there, I think. And leg inside the circle, backward of square. He's moving to backward point now. So no fine leg at all for Bubba. Just a backward square in the deep, comes down, tries to get to the pitch of the ball, gets too much to the pitch of the ball, squirts it out on the leg side. Very good running from Bubba, getting home safely for a brace. Again, tends to york himself at the moment, Bubba. Gets a single. Rounds out the over. Good runs coming from it. 9 from it, in fact, as they go past the 3-figure mark. After 12, the Islanders 104 for 3. Oh, Bubba with the first maximum of the day. That's big up over the old side screen. 15th 6, Asif Hussain tells me. Just stand and deliver stuff. Speaking of deliver, third umpire Hamid Tukrul has to deliver a ball out to the middle. Lost count of how many balls we lost yesterday. I think we're on to the second box in that second game. Now the aggression has started. Khan bowling from the dangerous Argyle Street end, of course, with the short boundary. That would have been 6. Pretty much any ground, that one. Goes the faster one, pulls the length back, so swatted out through cover. Shahid slowly picking up the pace as well, 39 off 33. Looking to become another Islander. Getting up over the half-century mark. Oh, that's pretty. That's good to watch. There's another maximum. The flick around to the shorter boundary, Ting Kwong roadside. Goes backward a square on the 45 and goes all the way. Pick this one up nice and early. dragged down onto the leg stump by Assad. And just the gentlest of flicks around the corner, helping it on its way. Heard the Tigers wanted to restrict the Islanders to 150, 160. They're going to have to do something about it right now. Otherwise, it's going to start to get away from them. 34-run partnership between Bubba and Shahid. Remembering Bubba only came out after the drinks break. So it's 34 off 20. Goes again, same region. This time one bounce, 4 runs. Massive over. And the ball remaining. And wants to finish it off with a single. Bubba and Hassan can collide. And gets his 50. Finishes it off. 6, 4 and a 1, bringing him up to 50. Just off 37 deliveries. Eight fours and a maximum. Scooped up. Doesn't carry to Azaz. Now Bubba, he takes some strides down, but just eases it to Ajish along the ground this time. Yet to be taunted with a big top edge. Staying with the same field though. They don't want a fine leg out on the rope. It's another single. Three poles to start with. There's the charge. It's in the air, but he's picked the cow corner gap. One bounce, 4 runs. Nice use of the feet this time from Bubba. Got to the fall of the ball where he wanted to. Picked it up outside off. Split the gap between the deep mid-wicket and long on. Computer projectors suggesting around 200 here for the Islanders. Could be more if he keeps doing things like that as he goes through offside. Cow corner for 6 this time. Pretty much the same part of the ground, just on the offside as the last one, and just a bit bigger, closer, smaller boundary as well. It's probably the same length of shot, to be honest. And he's gone all the way this time. And after just dealing in singles at the start of the over, starting to bleed runs as well from both ends here, the Tigers. And they'll find a single as Ali Hassan can't get down to cut that one off. So 14 runs coming from the 14th as the Islanders move to 136 for 3. No more spin from the Argyle Street end for the time being, at least. Fahad Hyatt to take over from Hassan at that end. Flicked away, beautifully played. Fine leg inside the circle. And Khan just has to go pick that one up. And Bubba now looking very set. Unlike yesterday. I was going to say hasn't given up an aerial chance, but there was that half chance of a stumping. .30 off 15. Strike rate of 200. And gets the full toss. That's going to go out of the ground as well. Watch out, cars on Ting Kwong Road, because Bubba is starting to hit him the all way. Well over pitched here from Farhad. Put it on his hips as well. I mean, it was a perfect storm. Full toss on the hip. And then to the short boundary, and then Bubba Hyatt. So the ball's gone. Another one has to go back out. The two cousins from United Services Recreation Club, Farhan and Bubba. Zishan Ali is bringing Azaz Khan inside from deep square. Probably has decided it's not worth having one out there. He's going to go all the way. So he's gone in and they put a backward point in. That's hit wide. And a good pick up and roll from Ayush. Keeps it to 1, saves 3. Brilliant work in the field from the Hong Kong China Quick. Quick with the ball and Quick onto the ball in the outfield. 63-run partnership now. Moving towards that 150 mark. Run rate up over 10 and over now, so 200 plus is definitely on the cards. Couple of singles after the boundary. Oh, and that's swatted, but there's a chance. Ayush in the deep. He takes the catch. A terrible delivery, really, but Farhad gets the breakthrough. And Bubba departs for 37. The Islanders lose their 4th on 148. Another rank full toss. Bubba departs and the partnership breaks. looking to pull it away there, Bubba, and just ended up holding out to long off. Here's the ball. Yeah, below waist height. Good decision. It was just a bad stroke in the end. Probably didn't expect 2 full tosses in 1 over, so Bubba's hit that one a touch. He goes, and another height comes to the crease. This time it's Zakia, who has looked good in, I believe, his first All-Star series. As the players take a quick drink and Zakia comes to the crease. Going to welcome back into commentary to take you through to the innings break, Asif Hussain.
Thank you, Aaron. And the 6-hitter goes out. 17 to his name now. Taking it long off a full toss. Pretty much just a little bit above knee high. Went down the ground for that delivery. Should have hit it away. Starts with the short ball up in the air. Zakir Hayat comes in. Oh, he's been put down. He could have been gone very first ball. Really short. Flat batted down the ground, looking into the sun. But he should have taken that. I think he got right under that ball. He's got his shades on as well, Aftab Hussain. Unlucky there. Couldn't hold on to that one. Zakir Hayat, the blessed one. He's got away with it. And that's the way he's been playing. Very first ball, he tries to go big. Fahad Hayat, definite plan to probably ball shot to him. Pitched it halfway down the wicket and Zakir Hayat got back to that. More like a tennis shot. 1 away from 150 now. The Hong Kong Islanders, they'll be happy with the score. But 200 has been breached a number of times this tournament, so not the biggest of score. You're never safe, even with the 200 target now, the way the T20 game has become this day and age. Not safe with 200 as well. All these 3 teams have very good batting units up top as well, so they're always in the game. Full straight to the fielder, not going to drop it this time. Hassan Khan takes the catch. He was hanging back at that extra cover position. Zakir Hayat picks him to perfection, really. And just spoons it straight to the fielder. Another one bites the dust. Zakir Hayat gets out just after 1, and in walks Rajab Hussain. I think he was promoted up the order in one of the games as well. Rajab batted at number 5. So Babar Hayat has been given his teammates a fair few goes, which is very good from him. In comes Rajab Hussain. Hasn't really got a lot of runs, but he's been very impressive with the ball. He's I just had a bit of a peek at the stats earlier in the morning. He's bowled 28 dot balls, second most by anybody in this tournament. And Mohammad Hassan Khan from the Lions, he's got 32 dot balls in his spells. Rajab has bowled really well this tournament. He's kept batters at bay. He's picked up wickets as well. That one a little bit short, but does turn away a little bit, squaring him up there. It's a very good spell once again by Ali Hassan. Oh, lovely delivery. Lovely delivery. Rajab a little bit tentative, not really going to the pitch of the ball, just poking his bat out a little bit. And once again goes back. Can't find runs. 5 deliveries gone by now. No runs yet off this over. And Z just runs down. Let's have a little chat with Ali Hassan. He's got 2 to his name today as well. Had 7 before the start of this game. Ooh, loud appeal. A shake of the head from Tabarak Dar and Zishan, the ever amusing, the ever expressive Zishan. And that's a wicket maiden for the young Ali Hassan. What a tournament he is having. Really putting his hand up with the ball. He's a young man and he has picked out the hardest discipline. So we've had a couple of really big overs, over 15 runs, but these wickets that have fallen has now put a little bit of a break on the run scoring from the Hong Kong Islanders. But I think they're not going to stop going for it. And they've got a Shahid Wasif, set Shahid Wasif in there, tries to pick the gap. And oh, would have been gone had that hit the stumps. A bit of a stop-start there between the running. It was Rajab Hussein's call. And probably that's what Shahid Wasif is saying to him. It was your call for 2. You were coming down to the danger end. In the end, no harm done. And they've changed fielders once again. Looks like it's Kinchit Shah who's gone out to that cow corner region. Got 2 back on the boundary on the leg side. That one is hit nicely, but there's a fielder there. Picks him out perfectly. Low full toss, charged down the ground and hits it to point. What a man placed at the boundary. That is very good captaincy as well. Good placement of the fielders. Full toss, goes away, coming down the track. Plays it in the air, and Hafiz Khan with the safe hands. They've picked out the set men. Babar Ayat is gone. So is Shahid Wasif. 2 new men on 0. Ghazanfar Muhammad comes into bat. And he's improved his batting, but still not at the level of Shahid Wasif and Babar Ayat. So the 2 set men now gone. This is going to dent the overall score for the Hong Kong Islanders. Ghazanfar yet to get a run. Not sure if he's had much of a bat. I don't think he's batted in the tournament yet. So don't read too much into the 0 runs of 4 games. Signaled wide. And very interesting ploy from Fahad Hayat. Every new batter is welcomed with a bumper. He did the same to Zakir Hayat, almost got his wicket. And with Ghazanfar, he's welcomed him with the bumper as well. Plenty of wickets falling in the last 3 overs. Nicely bowled there. I think it's the only Fahad Hayat who thinks that was out. No real appeal from Zishan. So even if it was really close, Zishan would have gone up. Big smiles on the face of Fahad Hayat right now. Then again, beats him out the outside edge again. Ghazanfar there, just moving to the leg side a little bit. His front prod, a little bit leg side-ish. Looks like he's standing on a leg stump and he's going further away with that away moving delivery. He's opening up just a little bit too much. Standing deep in his crease as well. Not too deep, but he's inside. Standing way outside the leg stump and The umpire's given that one wide as well. So his back leg, Mohammad Ghazanfa, is at leg stump. Front foot, maybe at the fourth and a half stump on the leg side. Has an open sort of stance, Ghazanfa, and then just goes straight down that line of his left foot. Stays too far away from the ball, especially with the delivery going away. He's going to find it hard to play it. Oh, hits it down the ground. Ayush Shukla gets across, keep it to 1, and that'll be the first runs of the tournament for Mr. Ghazanfa. Ghazanfa definitely has improved his batting a lot, and he rates himself as a batsman. Genuine all-rounder. Rajab Hussain, he's a genuine all-rounder. It's up in the air. Shukla settles and pouches it. So Rajab Hussain fails to trouble the scorers. Not for him. And he is gone. He's got to take the long walk back. Once again, banging it into the pitch. Fadayat. And Ayush Shukla takes it very nicely. And that walk tells me that is Anas Khan walking in to bat. He's no slouch with the bat. Anas Khan. And yes, Ghazanfa, thank you to our stats man. He's put Ghazanfa on once again. He's got 1 run in 4 games, but it's not him who's got out yet. So that'll be the second run for Mohammad Ghazanfa, and that'll put Anas Khan, the left-hander, on strike now. It's going to be 2 back on the leg side, 1 down the ground, 2 down the ground. So it's deep square, which is very fine. They've got a deep mid-wicket just in front of mid-wicket, and they've got a long on and a long off. They've got the deep extra cover fielder as well, just trying to get the angles right. Zishan, very particular about where he wants the fielders exactly. Ehsan Khan to Anas Khan. Goes back, just tries to guide it down to that short third man area. Hits a little bit too hard. Straight to the fielder, no runs there. As Zishan wants fielders to move finer on the leg side. Goes hard, cuts it. Work for the fielder to do. Hafiz will get across. A little slide and pick up, and a good throw. The keeper not having to move too much. That's good standards there in the field. Ehsan Khan hasn't really set the tournament alight. He's gone for 23 off his 12.3 overs today as well. Oh, beats him on the outside edge. Ghazanfa with another play and a miss. And 2 balls remaining in the 18th. Once again, Quicker goes for the scoop, and it's taken at point. And it looks like that is Aftab Hussain with the catch. Just a little bit easier than the one he had earlier. And Ghazanfa trying to be a little bit too cheeky. Gets out, and in walks Lala Adil Mahmood. A tall frame. Of Adil Lala. Walks to the crease. What a lovely man he is. Always plays with his heart on his sleeves, and he has a smile every time he's out there. Loves the game, enjoys the game. And on your screen, Tariq Nawaz. He'll have a role to play in the chase. Very conventional field for Lala as well. Lala goes down the ground. Easy peasy. 1 run there to close out the over. This is a very good over from Ehsan Khan. Just 3 runs coming off it and a wicket. He's got figures of 1 for 24 off his 3 now. Looks like Fahad Hayat is going to continue. So he's going to bowl the penultimate over. And it'll be interesting to see who bowls the last one. He's going to have... probably still going to go with Ehsan Khan. Loves bowling at the death. So it's very likely. Still got 1 over, so I don't think he's going to be able to take the ball away from him. 157, which looked like it's going to be somewhere near 200, is now looking unlikely. 180 would be a score they'd be happy with, especially having lost 8 wickets. And Adilala once again, first ball, bunts it down the ground for a single. I think this has been very proactive from Zishan and the New Territories Tigers. After that onslaught from Babar Hayat, as soon as they got him out, they've put a proper lid on the scoring. They've picked up wickets in the process as well. I think the Hong Kong Islanders have themselves to blame, trying to be a little bit too cheeky and costing them wickets. Short ball again, Anas just drops it into the offside. It's nicely managed. That's an easy single there from Anas Khan. A few words being exchanged. Fahad Hayat ongoing, having a word with Anas Khan. Adil Mahmood, who's got 2 of 2. Solid 2 of 2. He's on strike now. Full edge down the wicket, edge down behind, square on the leg side. Azaz Khan does a good job. Adilala wanted second, but wasn't there. He just said Meri call thi. Yes, it was his call, but I think he would have struggled to make it. Don't think there was 2 there, Lala. He's no spring chicken anymore. Adil Mahmood, in the twilight of his career, he's had some really highs for this Hong Kong China cricket team. He's served, still playing. Hopefully he goes on for a long time, but yeah, this is stifled appeal there. Anas Khan just playing across the line. He's got that little habit of going across the line, Anas Khan. So Adil Mahmood has been ever present over the last decade. He continues to fight. Striking at 100 so far, Adil Mahmood. 3 of 3 for him. Slower one, goes up, Fahad wants to go for it. Will he be able to take that one? Tuffy, and he's put it down. Not easy for Fahad, not easy for any fielder. Trekking backwards, it's right over his shoulders. Slower one, Adil didn't pick it, went up in the air. Fahad, he got there in the end, but just didn't really get under it enough. Didn't have balanced footings. That just burst out of his hands. Probably his fingertips there only, but Adil's got away with it. Now he's 4 of 4, still maintaining a striker of 100. On strike comes Anas Khan. Short ball, goes for it. A bit too early into his shot. It's probably got him on the arm. Ooh, the umpire's given that as runs. So probably got a bit of his glove and his arm. And that is a very, very good penultimate over from Fahad Hayat. And there you can see the worm and the number of wickets falling, 5 of them from over 14 onwards, 15 onwards, and that has really had a big say on this score. 162 now, which at one point looked like it's going to go past 200 with Babar Hayat and Shahid Wasif at the crease, but it hasn't been the case. It's been really good from the new territories. The second half after the power play has been really, really good. And once again, Ehsan Khan beats everybody, including his skipper and wicket keeper, not for the first time. Ehsan Khan not happy with that one. Unlucky to not have gone onto the stumps. That missed the leg stump by Aviska. And Zishan couldn't get behind that one. 4 byes added on to the score. And this one is up in the air, should be taken on the boundary, and that is taken on the boundary. That's a very good catch for Ayush Shukla. He has gone from long on to long on there. Ayush Shukla, and looks like there's a Muniyada out there on the boundary. Just confirming that he was inside the boundary line, taking that catch. He's the Kowloon Lions head coach. Last man walking in, Asad Rashid, the only left arm pacer in the tournament. We do not have another left arm pacer, and he bowled pretty decently in the last game he bowled. He'll be on strike. And that's a quicker one and knocks him over. Doesn't take too long. Gives him a pat on the back and says, buddy, I'm too good for you yet. Got a long way to go, and that'll be the end of the innings. They're all out. From where it looked like a 200 plus score with maybe half their side down, they've been bowled out for 167 inside their 20 overs. They failed to play their 20 overs. That is the highest score in the morning game, so the equal highest score in the morning game. So that is an interesting stat there for you guys. Looks like that long hurdle in the morning working well for the New Territories Tigers, and the scorecard, Martin Kurtzi averages 13 off 9. Shahid Wasif and Haider Ali with a decent partnership of over 50 between them. 55 for 42 for Shahid Wasif. Haider Ali 29 of 20, and Babar Hayat with a little cameo 37 of 18. And after that, just 4 numbers there, nothing much to write home about. 1 0 2 3 4 0. The batters and the bowling has been impressive. Ayush Shukla took a little bit of tap in that first over, went for 12 in that first over with 3 boundaries, but he's taken 3 catches to make amends, and he's got 1 for 28. Khan Sharia, brilliant bowling from him up front, 1 for 22. Father, a bit expensive, but he's picked up 3 wickets. And Azaz Khan, 1 over for 11 runs, 2 for 28 for Ali Hassan, and Ehsan Khan in his last 2 overs picking up 3 wickets, 3 for 24 for him. Well done to the young man Ehsan Khan. And as we come back, the New Territories Tigers are going to need 168 from their 20 overs with the likes of Zishan Ali, who's got a 50, with the likes of Tariq Nawaz, who's got a 50, with the likes of Kinchit Shah, who's got a 50 in this tournament. So if we get 1 or 2 of them go past that 50 score, it's not going to be a very big score. So we're going to be back after the break. Do join us, as we'll have Aaron Bush and myself back with you guys in just about 10 minutes.
As the umpires head back out in the middle for Game 5 of the Sky Warriors Men's T20 All-Stars for 2026. There's the match summary so far. And it was quite the collapse from the Islanders. Top score for Shahid Wasif, getting a half century, but not going on. 55 off 42. The captain Bubba Hyatt, 37 off 18. And header Ali Butt chipping in with 29. Those three, the number 3, 4 and 5, they look good. No support from anyone else, and in the end bowled out with 3 balls remaining. 167 on the board. That means 168 for victory for the Tigers and keep their finals chances alive. Zishan Ali and Hafiz Khan heading out to the middle. Start the run chase for the Tigers, and they are. Hafiz on screen. He's going to the non-striker's end, and the captain Zishan Ali will be on strike. Talk about the collapse. That Islanders tide was 148 for 3. They lost 7 wickets for just 19 runs, and in the end, perhaps a chaseable score close to what Zishan Ali said he wanted to restrict the Islanders to. The umpires are ready. Adil Mahmood with the ball in hand as we get ready to get underway for the second innings, the run chase in Game 5. All to play for the Islanders on 4 points. The Tigers on 2, picking up a win yesterday. Can move to 4 points, and depending on how quickly, if they get the win, may jump to the top of the table with 1 game to play this afternoon. Starts with a good one. Zishan wants to go inspect where that one pitched. Give it a little tap. Zishan with 66 runs so far. A handy strike rate of 134. Drives along the ground this time. Can't find a gap yet. He's got a half century. Hasn't got going in the 2 other innings. I should say 1 other innings. This will be his 3rd. They're playing back-to-back today. Get their 4 games done in the round robin, double round robin. Shuffle down flick, but there's a trap set. Getting underneath it, takes the catch, and Zishan Ali is out for a duck. The first wicket falls for the Tigers on 0. Zakir Hyatt was lurking at deep square leg. Whether Zishan knew he was there or not, he picked him out immediately. And Adil Mahmood gets the breakthrough with a 3rd delivery. Zishan departs. There's a change in the order for the Tigers. Azaz Khan is going to bat number 3 today. Batting number 3 and coming out with just 3 balls bowled. Has to show all his class today. Come in late in the first 2 games, so hasn't really been involved too much in the batting. It's the perfect start for the Islanders. They get the win. They'll be back tomorrow. Move to 6 points and won't be able to be caught. Deep 3rd and the deep square remains for Azaz. Slip, backward point, cover, and catching cover. long off, long on, and a catching mid-wicket. Anas Khan, it's a backstop, fine leg. Along the ground, through extra cover. Bubba chasing this one down. It's timed well, though. Don't think he'll get there, won't get there. Into the tenths it goes, and the first runs, a first boundary straight up for Azaz Khan. Timing and placement on that one. No risk of being caught. Gazumfa in close at that cover position, so he had no chance of stopping it. And again, but this time goes to cover point. Other side, and this time Gaz has to try to chase it down. Not quite timed as well. Longer boundary towards Tokwa 1. Didn't time it to get to the boundary, but timed it nice enough to get back for 3. That's good running between Azaz and Hafiz. Shoulders, arms outside off to finish off the over. A successful one with 7 runs coming from it. After the first, the New Territories Tigers are 7 for 1, needing another 161. Asad Rashid to bowl over number 2. Back into the side for the Islanders today, replacing Nasrullah Runner. Apologies. Yes, it is Nasrullah Runner. He's been dropped for this match. Got hit for 74 yesterday, Nasrullah. 4 overs, so might be a bit shell-shocked. So Asad Rashid gets the duties from the Victoria Harbour end. And again, a discussion. Haider Ali, Bubba Hyatt, just figuring out the field. Slip in place. Deep third, deep square leg. Pretty much the same field setting as the left armour. Comes in. And he's chopped it straight on, played it on, and that's the end of Azaz. Asad strikes with his first delivery, and the Tigers lose their second on 7. Only man to make runs off the bat so far for the Tigers. And he's chopped it on. He departs. And 2 wickets in 7 deliveries have the Islanders right back in this. Rashid getting high fives everywhere for that one. And Tariq Nawaz, one of the other players that scored a half century for the Tigers this tournament, comes to the crease to join his Pakistan Association Cricket Club teammate Hafiz Khan. ...105 runs. Good strike rate. He's got 105 from 2 bats, which means he scored 19 in the other one because he's got a top score of 86. I'd like to get at least somewhere in the average of that one. Get up into another half century. The team teetering early. The teetering Territory Tigers. Good bowling, keeping the pressure on the Islanders. It's just been the morning pitches, it seems. The big scores come in the afternoon. Work for the batters in the morning. That's lofted a touch, but it gets through Zakir this time, and Tariq will get off the mark with a boundary. It was in the air for a while, but then fell just short of Zakir. We've spied Mario's pink shoes again over where the 4 was scored. Mario Suresh, bowling coach of Cricket Hong Kong China now. Keeping an eagle eye on while having a chat over there in the Tigers dugout. This time, bottom of the bat and won't get past Samad at backward point. Showing intent early here, Tariq. Wants to find runs on the offside if possible. Zakir took the catch to get rid of the captain. Then a little misfield. So his report card at the moment is 1 good, 1 bad. A shuffle as the slip comes out. So Zakir goes to cover, or cover point really. Smart at point and Martin Coetzee at backward point. So he goes over the top of all of them, all the way. Short boundary towards Ting Kwong Road. And Tariq gets a maximum. This is nicely carved away. It was very wide in the end and was there to be hit. Used the wrists. Popped it up over the top. Finally got the ball back, so it didn't end up racing down towards Argyle Street.
Put it next to Goar and Kabir.
Into double figures already for Tariq. This time along the ground to the Gazumpha. Final delivery of the second. And we'll dot again. 10 runs and a wicket coming in the second. The Tigers 17 for 2. Need another 151 at 8.39. Adil Mahmood to continue from the Argyle Street end. Fiz Khan only faced the one delivery so far. Was against Adil. And nobody at point, so he'll find first runs off the bat as well. Mahmood, another one back into the squad today for the Islanders. Getting a bit gusty around Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Haven't had much of a breeze for the first 2 days. The trees are fluttering. The sight screen's fluttering. As are the batters' shirts and the fielders' shirts. Pick it up on the ground microphone. Still very pleasant conditions again, probably around 24 degrees today. Not a cloud in the sky. And they've put a cover point in this time. So Fees can't find a single. A few dot balls to start with, but not a big score to chase. Getting the eye in, getting the new ball a bit roughed up. Especially with 2 wickets down already. Not even halfway through the power play. Mohammad Gazumfa, we'll see with the leg spin later on, see if he can emulate Ali Hassan. Fees prods forward, and how he didn't find the edge, I'm not sure. Only 4 dots to finish with. Tidy over from Adil in his second. Just the 2 singles halfway through the power play. The New Territories Tigers are 19 for 2. Asad Rashid, once again from the Victoria Harbour end. Tariq took a liking to him last over. He's back on strike. Along the ground again. Sort of a bit of that at the end of the over. Vice Captain Samad Khan, and giving an applause from cover point. Six-3 offside field. Deep square. A fine leg backstop and a mid-on. The only ones on the leg side. Changes being made. Anas Khan coming in from deep third. They've moved, could see her very close as well. It's like 2 fly gullies. And so he goes over. Cover. 1, 2, 3 bounces into the broadcast tent for 4. Head groundsman Jassim Uddin doing the fielding. Good work, Jassim. Bottom edged it to that backstop of Anas. Martin had moved further around back to point. He had to stop that one. Did well. Solid start from Nawaz. 16 off 10 now. 15 of them coming off the bowling of Rashid. Still looking onto the offside. This time Hafiz Khan picks out header Ali Butt. Around the wicket, extra cover drive from Hafiz. Placement and timing again. Ali Butt can only pick that one up over in the broadcast tent, the other end of our broadcast area. Nice way to round out the over. 9 runs coming from the 4th. Tigers are 28 for 2. They need 140 more at 8.75. Third over for Mahmood. He's been tidy, he's been miserly, going at only 4.5. Early wicket as well. Very early call of no. Straight to Samad Khan. Rinse and repeat. Can only manage to pick out backward point. Again, trying to cut away. Just dribbles to point. Oh, Adil doing a giant's job from the Argyle Street end. Slight change in the field. Zakir just going a little bit forward of square out in the deep. Trap has worked already once today, so maybe the shorter one to Hafiz might be coming. Oh, that's guided nicely. Work to do for the deep third. Saad Rashid does well. Throw a little wide and good running to get back for 2. Picks up a dot, so another tidy one from Adil. Just the 3 runs coming from it. 5 overs done. The New Territories Tigers are 31 for 2, netting another 137 at 9.13. Taking you through to the drinks break here in Game 5. It will be Asif Hussain.
Thank you, Bushy. And the New Territories Tigers, they haven't really run away with the show yet. They had a very, very good ending to their bowling innings. They bowled out the Hong Kong Islanders. We don't see that too often, with the team at 140 after 14 overs, getting bowled out for 167 before the end of their 20 overs. And Anas Khan is brought into the attack. The most vocal man on the park by far. Vocal at every position that he feels. He's always in the game, wants to be in the action. He's going to come in and bowl his left arm orthodox. On your screens there, lots of energy. He's going to ball from the softball court end. Tariq Nawaz facing, full hit hard, straight to the fielder. Zakir Hayat there, who's... no, it's not Zakir, that's Abdul Samad. Abdul Samad Khan, fielding at covers. They've got a backward point, they've got a short third man. They've got a fielder at long off. Still inside the power play, last over of the power play. Up in the air, up in the air. I think this is going to be long. The fielder's not going to get there. Well, no problems. That's gone for 6. Tariq Nawaz, he's just been in that form. He's mistimed them for 6. It looked like he was a little bit too early onto that shot. It's got more air. Thought it went high, then long. But that carried all the way. Another 6 to Tariq Nawaz. Tariq Nawaz, he's been in the runs ever since he's set foot in Hong Kong. A year and a half ago. He's been good and he's castled him. Gets the poles. That's beautiful celebrations as well. Deserves the celebrations. He's put him out there. Quicker one, flatter one. Skids through, and Tariq Nawaz late on that back foot. On ball and too quick for him. Lovely there. Well done from our cameramans catching that as well. Brilliant celebrations. Anas Khan knocks over Tariq Nawaz after being punched out for 6. He throws one back of himself. Brilliant there. And it'll be Kinchit Shah walking in to replace him. If I'm not wrong, he did very similar in the first game as well. Oh, I was too late. Too late on that one. Played all over that one. Just couldn't really manage. That was a quicker one. Skidded through. And he's knocked the poles back. This is not the first time we're seeing this from Anas Khan. He did that in the first game as well. Got hit for a maximum, came back with a wicket. He's done the same now. Discussions between Kinchit Shah and Hafiz Khan. Kinchit Shah has already got a half-century score in this Sky Warriors All-Stars tournament. He's got a decent strike rate of 157. He's got 88 in the 2 games that he's played. He's only got out once, I think. So Kinchit Shah, the left-hander, is going to face to Anas Khan now. Anas Khan very much jubilated with that wicket. Flatter, quicker, punched out. No fielders back there, I think. And that's going to run away to the boundary fence for 4. It's a good shot to get off the mark. Not the ball that you want to bowl as a bowler. Shot and wide. Asking to be hit. And gets the treatment it deserved. Put away for 4. We're still in the power play, so they can only have 2 out. But they've got the big wicket of Tariq Nawaz. Better length this time, walked away towards the leg side. Zakir Hayat just runs in from a long on, keeps it down to 1. Runs in this over, 9 already, not 9, 11 in fact, but he's picked up the valuable wicket of Tariq Nawaz. Zishan Ali, Tariq Nawaz, both back in the hut. Kinchit Shah will be the big wicket here. It's nicely bowled and equally up to the task, Hafiz Khan. And that'll be the end of the over. After the end of the power play, it's 42 for the loss of 3. With a kind of score on the board, I think you'll always be in the chase for New Territories Tigers. Yes, they have lost 3 top order wickets, but they'd feel they're still in the chase. They've got the big 3 fish out early. Azaz Khan, Zishan Ali and Tariq Nawaz all back in the dressing room now. It's down to these 2 to put together a partnership here. Start putting some pressure on the bowlers.
Rane, Anas bhai ka pani pahunchana.
Anas Khan
Paras.
with a good start. Picked up a wicket. Conceded 9 runs.
Jaldi ka wo next over karenge.
Rajab Hussain coming into the attack now. He's been good with the ball, Rajab Hussain. Starts at a good length. Tad shot maybe. Worked away off his hips towards the leg side by Kinchit Shah. Kinchit Shah seems to be in very good nick. He's lovely to watch when he's on song. But they need runs from Hafiz Khan. He's been out there for 11 balls, he's taking his time. 167 still runs on the board. They still need 125 of 12.5 overs. The required rate is 9.04. Not a massive ask on these shorter boundaries. Oh, play and a miss outside the off stump. Yep. Hafiz looking a little off colour. And rightly so. Kinchit Shah just walks down the wicket and has a little word with his younger partner. Kinchit Shah, a lot of experience. He's been around for a long time. Just trying to calm the youngster down. It's nicely played, worked away towards the leg side. They've got a fielder back there. Babar Hayat himself at cow corner. Interesting. Babar Hayat fielding on the fence. The skipper at the side. He's back on short mid wicket now. And that one is worked away towards the leg side. Same shot, same fielder, just different batters. Right hand and left hand. Rajab Hussain has bowled consistent lengths in this All-Star series so far. He's got a few changes of pace up his sleeves as well. He's just got to be selective about what balls he's going to bowl to certain batters. And once again, Babar heads out to that car corner position. He's got a deep square as well. What's the one? Chance of a run out, and that is curtains. Curtains for Hafiz was straight to the fielder, direct hit there. It looked like it was Ghazanfar with that throw. Came in like a tiger, picked it up, got the bullseye. Lovely bit of fielding there in the covers. One-handed pick up and gets the middle pole. Lovely fielding there from Ghazanfar. I'm loving these celebrations from the Hong Kong Islanders. They're in this to win this. They're doing well so far. That is massive pressure now on the New Territories batting order. It's Aftab Hussain walking into bat. Batting at number 6 now. First game for him. Interesting there, the left arm orthodox. Aftab Hussain comes into bat. Wasn't required with the ball. Generally that's more his department, the bowling department, but he's been trusted with the bat. His first game, and he is in there with his side in a little bit of trouble. Still 123 in fact. Still 123 more runs to get, and 4 wickets, 4 big wickets taken already. It's good pressure building here. Lovely, it's nice. Just missed his line a little bit, but the lengths are good from Rajab Hussain. Pings him on the thigh pad. They jog the 22 yards for the run, and that'll be the end of the over. That's a good good start from Rajab Hussain. A good over for him. Rajab Hussain on your screen there. He's started off really nicely once again. Been very impressed with his bowling spells. Anas Khan to continue. He picked up a wicket as well in his previous over. The New Territories have got some rebuilding to do in the form of Aftab Hussain and Kinchit Shah. Kinchit Shah, very experienced. Aftab Hussain, he's been around the block for a few years now. He's been in and out of that Hong Kong China men's national side as well. Oh, a play and a miss. Probably just played all over that one. It was really full outside the off stump, and then Z has a go from outside the boundary line, telling him to wake up. Aftab Hussain just looking a little edgy, a little tentative. Probably just needs to take a deep breath, relax, and go through his process of how he normally plays any game that he plays. Short ball. That one is swatted away down the ground to Ghazanfar, the man with the run out. And lovely arm as well. Anas Khan to continue to Kinchit Shah. That's a good length. That's a very good length. Very well bowled by Kinchit Shah there. Sorry, very well bowled by Anas Khan. Kinchit Shah is the batter. Let's mix them around. Kinchit Shah, a left-hand batter, right arm off-spin bowler. Very good length again. Going back to that one once again. Kinchit Shah. Babar Hayat fields that one at short mid-wicket and decides to go across to the offside at the short extra position. Very interesting. And that's exactly where the ball goes. And chance of a run out, could be struggling. Oh, good work from Zakir Hayat at long on. Interesting that Babar Hayat went from that short mid-wicket position across to the other side and shot extra, and then only they had a point fielder, which means they bowled a ball or two without a point fielder in place. Very interesting. Babar Hayat is going over to his bowler, just having a little word with Rajab Hussain. Punched away nicely. Fielder back there will only be one. Zakir Hayat, the fielder. Aftab Hussain, 1 of 4 deliveries on strike now to Rajab Hussain. Drives it straight to the fielder, exactly where the run out happened, and one more direct hit. Oh, Ghazanfa. He is hitting the poles. He's enjoying his fielding. Oh, we've got a man down. We've got a man down just near the wicketkeeper. Not sure who that is. Not sure who that is. Or something that he's done with his ankle, I think. It looks like it is Asad Rashid, the left arm pacer. He's probably slipped and done himself some mischief. Hopefully he's all right. He's still got overs to bowl. Got the big wicket off Azaz Khan chopping on, and there on your screens the score of 50 is up for the Hong Kong Islanders, but sorry, the New Territories, but their VUM is way below the Hong Kong Islanders. This was that time where the Hong Kong Islanders had a very good partnership between Haider Ali and Shahid Wasif, and then they upped the ante there with the inclusion of Babar Hayat. And the New Territory Tigers need something similar and maybe more to catch up to the warm for Hong Kong Islanders. Physios still tending to Asad Rashid. Probably overran a little bit and then slipped and did his ankle. Hopefully he's not too bad. And able to continue to be a part of this tournament and this game as well. Very important game. And they've got bowling options. Ghazanfa is yet to come into ball, and Zakir Hayat as well. Zakir Hayat hasn't bowled too many overs, but he can bowl. Asad Rashid, the only left armer, still taking a little bit of time. Still Fahad Hayat and Khan Sharia to come in the batting. Ahsan Khan can bat. Ali Hassan is not too bad, and same for Ayush Shukla as well. But I think it's going to be these two that are going to have to do a good job, and it looks like Asad Rashid will not be able to continue. He is now being taken off the field. Yep. So Asad Rashid is being taken off the ground by the medical staff here. Kinchit Shah will be on strike. Yeah, there you have it. He has done something to his right ankle. He's got some taping around that right leg of his, but it doesn't look like he'll be able to continue. It's 8 overs gone, 2 balls in the 9th, and the score is 54. We're back to some cricket. That's once again very well bowled. Once again, we've seen this so many times this tournament. It has seemed like the ball not really coming onto the bat, especially when Rajab has been bowling. With Asad Rashid going off, Rana Nasrullah will be replacing him in the field. Goes hard, fielder back there, should only be one. And one to Kinchit Shah will put Aftab Hussain back on strike. Aftab on strike to Rajab Hussain. Tries to come down. It's very well bowled. Good channel outside the off stump. Just a little bit of a nip away and beats the bat through to the wicket keeper. This is looking more and more uphill for the New Territories Tigers. The fact that they've lost the 3 big fish in Tariq Nawaz, Zishan Ali and Azaz Khan, it's going to make the job even harder. But what an opportunity for these two in the middle to be able to win this game for their team. That one is hit down the ground. A little bit of a misfield from the bowler. Not easy fielding off your own bowling as a pacer, but I think he should have done better. And that is the end of another really good over from Rajab Hussain. He's only gone for 7 off his 2 overs. He has been very economical. Adil Mahmood on the boundary there. And looks like Ghazanfa. Not Ghazanfa, it's Babar Hayat. He's brought himself on before some of the other frontline bowlers. Babar Hayat, there's no doubt, he likes to roll his arm over. And balls it short up in the air, fielder there, chance of a catch, chance of a catch. Oh, doesn't get to it. Ooh. That look from Baba, not happy. Not happy with the fielder not getting to that one. No real timing on that one from Aftab. Still seems a little off color. Hasn't been playing a lot of cricket recently. Shot again, hit away again, in front of point this time. Chance of a second. They're going to decide against it. 2 balls, 2 singles. Babar Hayat, better length this time, fires it in really quick. Aftab able to get his bat down in time, just worked it away towards the leg side, deep square leg field over there. Babar Hayat, decent start from him. 3 balls, 3 singles. Trusting himself to ball in over 2. Probably a smart move as well. He just wants to get those overs that he's going to miss from Asad Rashid with him going off. It's probably making up overs that Asad Rashid would have bowled. So there's a method to his madness. It's very well bowled. Oh, uses the foot. Not a good idea, young man. And he is done. Oh, that's nobody else's fault, Baba. He decided to give it a little kick. Oh, that's our producer, Mr. Hasib Muhammad, on your screens, and Baba is not happy with himself, not happy at all. And if I'm not wrong, it's the right foot as well. So the right foot in this game is in danger. We already had a right leg injury to Asad Rashid, and Babar decides to see if his leg is strong enough to go against a hard leather ball, and now he's walking off. He's still got 1 ball. So maybe someone else, please come in and fill up for him. And looks like we are going off for drinks in 9.5 overs. And so far, start from Tariq Nawaz, big wicket that one. Kinchicha 12 of 12, Aftab Hussain 5 of 10, struggling. And the required rate is 11.02. And after the drinks, you'll have Mr. Boucher back on comms with you. Nobody told me to call Boucher Boucher.
Drinks break done here at Tin Kwong Road Recreation Ground for Game 5 of the Sky Warriors Men's T20 All-Star Series. Aaron Bush with you. Big thanks to Asad Hussain. He'll be back in around 5 overs, 5.1 in fact, because Bubba's going to finish off his first over after trying to punt the ball with his foot. Had to go get some magic spray. He's fine. Around the wicket onto the pads. So tidy over from the captain. 4 singles coming from it. Halfway mark. The New Territories Tigers are 56 for 4. They've got a long way to go here. Needing another 112. 6 wickets in hand. Some big pinch hitters to come. A lot of responsibility on the shoulders of that man, Kinchit Shah. The Tigers want to get a win here and get their 2nd win of the tournament. Could well rely on how Kinchit goes today. He's been in the runs. Got a half century. Picked up a 30 odd as well. I think he's up to 100 runs for the tournament now. And Mohammad Gazumfa to bowl from the Argyle Street end. He's going to have to be on his A game. The short boundary over his head, of course. And Kinchit on strike. Drops one in short, punches it in the air. One bounce out into the deep. Rajab Hussain pleading his case. Gaz wanted him to chase the catch. I'm not sure it was going to carry enough. Would have given up the boundary very likely otherwise, but that's the bowler for you. Always wants the wicket. He had plenty out there in catching positions. Now the right-handed Aftab Hussain causes changes in the field. Leg side, only person inside the circle is fine leg, and Anas Khan. That's cut to Rajab. Spins and throws the spin, allowing Kinchit to get through. So just dealing in singles in the last couple of overs. And the run rate required will start to creep towards that 2 runs a ball. So tidy start from Gaz. Again, luring into the pull shot and protection at deep square leg. It's a long boundary that way to the Tukwal-1 boundary. You can see we're a long way towards Ting Kwong Road today, back on the same pitch we played on Thursday. Given that game was a 17 over affair due to that early morning rain, and 155 was scored. It's pretty much on par at the moment. Well, it was for the Islanders at least, but they lost 19 for 7. I'm not sure whether Gaz didn't get his run up right there, or if that was a little bit of a warning to Kinchit, who was drifting down the pitch with him. And 2 wide this time. Shahid, he feels like that was legit. Swats away in the air, a chance of a catch in the deep. The 12th man, Nazrullah Runner, takes the catch. And another wicket falls for the Islanders. Tried to go to that short boundary, back over the bowler's head after. All he managed to do was put it straight down the throat of Runner. Takes a good catch, but doesn't have to move too much to take that one. Aftab Hussain departs for 6, and the New Territory Tigers, they've lost half their wickets now. They're 60 for 5. Hassan Khan comes to the crease at number 7, joining Kinchit Shah. Scored just the single run so far in the tournament. Needs some more than that today. Of course, definitely has the ability to. Handy number 7. And dots it out. What a great start Well, still one ball to go with that wide, but it's a perfect start for Gazumpha. 3 singles, the debatable wide, and a wicket. Now a dot. I'm not debating that wide, by the way. That was Masif that was debating it. Tries to go the sweep, and he's been pinged. LBW. That's the end of Ehsan Khan. He's out for a 2-ball duck, and another wicket falls. Gaz has got 2. The Tigers lose their 6th on 60. Tigers in a world of hurt now. Playing across the line. He fell across further outside off, but it's a good chance that one was pitching in line and going on. So Gazumpha's got 2. Looks like Fahad Hyatt is going to come out at number 8. There's a lot of batters coming out at the moment that haven't had a chance or haven't scored very much in the series. Have a look at Fahad Hyatt's run so far, 15. That strike rate's good though, 250. They'll need that from here because the run rate required up over 2 a ball now. It's exactly 2 a ball at this stage. He'll be at the non-strikers end. Bubba's going to bowl another one. Why not? Apart from the personal injury, it was a good over. The first time Bubba's bowled in the series so far. Full and punch to Zakir. So, said when Kinchit was out there just an over ago, lots rested on his shoulders. A lot more does now. He's been in these situations before though. He's a very talented batter. Fahad, he's still got 8.5 overs left to try to find these runs, so he doesn't need to go crazy early. And he's watchful to his cousin bowling. Punches it back for a dot. Wind up on the second one. Toe of the bat to mid-wicket though. Got that one to a little bit of bottom hand as well. Same position. They want to take the mid-wicket out now. Interesting. Fahad's hit it there twice. Now they've removed Nazrul Rana. He decides to go aerial. Has he got enough on it? Zakir trying to chase it. It's going to land just inside the ropes. 4 runs. And a bit of a risk there from Fahad, starting early, going aerial. Managed to just widen the blade enough to keep it out of reach of Zakir Hyatt at long off. This time he's got purchase on it. That goes straight over Zakir's head and smashes somewhere into the softball ground, and it's gone. And this is what we expect to see from Fahad. But he needs to keep his wicket as well. He started well, 10 off 5. Strike rate of 200 so far in the series. That's slower than normal. He's also added 10 runs. He's up to 25 now for the tournament. Gazumpha's going to continue once they can get a replacement ball. Still getting the field set. Ranjab Hussain there, running back to deep mid-wicket. Adil Mahmood's going to long on. That's a wise decision. Put the tallest man out there on the ropes on the short boundary. Well, I say that, but long off is header alley. The tallest and the shortest out on the ropes. And he doesn't go anywhere near them anyway, just pushes through square. Apart from those two out in the long, for Fahad, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg on the short boundary, and a deep cover point out onto the long boundary. Still winding up, manages to get bat on it. Adil Mahmood, long way down to pick that one up for him. And swats this one, work to do for Mahmood. He'll get there again. So he's done well. Cut off a couple of boundaries after being sent to long on, long off, depending on who's on strike. Swinging incredibly hard. The ball literally went nowhere, dropping down onto his toes. This could be a match-winning bowling spell from Mohammad Gazamfa. Has he got the edge? He has. He's got three. He's got yet another wicket this time. Farhad Hyatt didn't stick around, needed to, but he's out for 11. And the 7th wicket falls on 74. Shahriar Khan comes to the crease at number 9. Tigers in a world of hurt now. Islanders have got 1.5 feet in the finals. Close this out, get the 6 points, can't be beat. We'll finish top of the table. And only that little blemish yesterday against the Kowloon Lions against their name. A single to round out yet another great over. Mohammad Gazamfa's got 3 for 8 off 2. And after 13, the Tigers are 75 for 7, needing another 93 now at 13.29. Anas Khan returns 1 for 13 so far. That's tidy. Pretty much econ rate of half of what's required now. 13.29 in the final 7. And the punch from Shahriar can't beat Anas. and pulled. There he goes, straight through. The finger goes up from Anas as he gets a second. And that's the end of Shehryar Khan. Another wicket down for the Tigers as they lose their 8th on 75. Good old you miss, I hit. Open the front leg up, missed it completely. And a fine pose from Anas Khan as well. He's got 2. Shukla in at number 10. Well, it doesn't look like the Tigers are going to get a win in the first game. And that means come this afternoon, it's going to be a semi-final basically. Tigers win, they go to the final. Lions win, they go to the final. If they tie, we go to net run rate. Tomorrow's final, of course, if there is a time, we'll be doing super overs. That's live from 1:30 p.m. Hong Kong time. And at the moment, it looks like the team in green will be making it to the big show. And they'll just have to sit around this afternoon and either watch on here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground or tune in on Cricket Hong Kong China YouTube to see who they'll be playing. Kinchett at the moment stranded down the non-striker's end. Gets bat on it late there, Ayush. The Tigers also now have to take into account what sort of net run rate they're going to lose. That's scooped up in the air out into the deep. One bounce to Samad Khan. So gets off strike at least. Gets a first run. And from here on in, that's pretty much what he has to do. Get on strike, find a single, see what Kinchett can do. Kinchett's going to have to up his strike rate as well. 17 off 17. It's good bowling. He tries to go target the short boundary, does so. Another ball into the broadcast area. Header Ali was chasing it down quickly, but hit too well. One bounce 4. That's more of what the Tigers need. Little kick up as well. And it hard for Header Ali to judge exactly where to put the hand out, try to swat it down. Final delivery of the over, and this one is going to pick the gap as well. I believe one bounce 4 as well. Yes, it is. Umpire Tabarak Dar does the wave. So back-to-back 4s keeping the Tigers in this. Wicket falling, 9 runs coming from the 14th. The Tigers are 84 for 8. No change from the Argyle Street end, and why would you? Mohammad Gazamfa, 8 for 3. Well, he's bowling. Might be giving Shahid's half-century a run for the player of the match. And again, this is an inspired spell. Talk about the dangerous Argyle Street end. Hasn't phased him a touch. He's bowled 13 deliveries. Picked up 3 wickets and only gone for 8 runs. Can Ayush find some bat on ball? Oh, he shuffles a long way back in his pads, and the nod from umpire Niaz Ali. Ayush departs. Another wicket falls there. 9 down now. Gaz has got 4. He squared himself up, so just looked like it was LBW. 2 pads facing to the umpire, back of the crease. Gaz has got 8 for 4. Only 1 more wicket to come. And that means I've got to go get ready for the post-game presentation. Might be having a chat to Gaz here. 8 for 4 off 2.2. The Tigers 84 for 1. We'll bring in Asif Hussain to take you through to the end of the match.
Thanks, Bushy. And what has just happened? They've fallen away pretty quickly, the New Territories Tigers. This is the second collapse of the game. We had 7 wickets for 19 in the first. In 14.4 overs, the Hong Kong Islanders were 148 for the loss of 3. And they lost the last 7 wickets for just 19 runs. Which wasn't good enough. It was well done by the New Territories Tigers bowling unit. And similarly, the New Territories Tigers was 60 for 4, and they have lost 5 for the last 24 runs. It's just been a trailblazer. Ghazanfar looking for his fifer. What a spell of bowling from him. Oh, Quicker tries to get through. Ali Hassan jams his bat down in time. Leggy vs leggy now. This is going to make the competition even more interesting. Oh, Hassan doesn't move much. Just gets his bat down in time. Both these leg spinners up against each other. Ali Hassan's already got a fifer. Ghazanfar, he's still got overs. There's not many wickets left, just one more. So he'd love to take this one and get his fifer. And no, one more ball to go. We've seen a few wicket maidens this All-Star series. We had one from Ali Hassan in the first. One that I clearly remember. Ghazanfar, 4 for 8 so far. And not a fifer yet, but he's still got one over if they hang around enough. It's going to be Kinchit Shah on the other end, who's been there for a long time, just watching the wickets fall on the other end. He has stood strong, but the rest of them not really keeping up. He's held one end up, but the rest of them, they've come and gone. Babar Hayat to continue. Not just filling up for Asad Rashid into his 3rd over now. He's gone for 15, but as a part-timer, he wouldn't mind that. Going at less than 18 over. Comes in again to Kinchit Shah, goes hard. It's in a gap. Zakir Hayat comes around and wants the second, not there. Good fielding there from the long on fielder. Zakir Hayat in quickly. And now they're going to try and squeeze and try and get that last wicket. Go into lunch. Sit tight. The Hong Kong Islanders will head straight into the finals. And it's going to be a must win in the next one. For the next game the two teams play in, whoever wins gets that ticket to the final. Slow and just lobs up. Come on, have somebody under the lid. Babar Hayat bowling like a proper bowler. Slower again, goes back, punches it. Oh, a little bit too far away from Babar Hayat. A little tumble there. Just a single. Kinchit Shah hasn't found it easy going, Kinchit Shah, but he's hung in there. 26 off 20. Quicker one, inside edge, straight to that short fine leg fielder there, Asad Rashid, which is good to see that he's back on the field. And did his ankle a little bit. I think the physios and the medical staff out here doing a good job getting him fit enough to be back on the field. Babar Hayat again. Slower this time. And just drops it into the offside for a single. One more to go for Ghazanfar to have a chance at a 5-wicket haul. And Ali Hassan just blocks that one out. Chance for Ghazanfar now. Ghazanfar bowling to Kinchit. How is Kinchit going to play this? Is he still going to just fiddle around and not go for the big one? But that would be pointless. They've got to get some runs. Comes down the track, plays it back to the bowler. Nine down for 87. I should have done better than that. The New Territories Tigers. Shotter in the air. Chance of a catch. Doesn't carry. It's not going to take the one. And that doesn't do any bad to Ghazanfar's economy. He doesn't mind the dot balls, but he'd love a 5-4. He is a bowled really well this game. Oh, play and a miss there. Neat work there from Shahid Wasif behind the stumps. Comes for the 5 again. Up in the air, up, long and out of here. Brilliant shot. Bring us a new ball, please. That's a lovely shot. He goes for that slog sweep. Loves that shot. Once he gets it in the middle, he's a big boy, big strong boy, Kinchit Shah. It's not a short boundary that side. And he's not just hit it for 6, he's put it out of the boundary. Lovely shot. That hurts the economy a little bit. 2 balls for Ghazanfar to get his 5-er. Goes again, goes long again, another 6. Kinchit Shah not taking it easy on Ghazanfar. You ball it in the range, it'll go. It's a lovely shot. It's 1 away from 100 now. New Territories. It's gonna go again, and he is gonna put it away again. 3 maximums. Lovely from Kinchit. What that means is Ali Hassan will be on strike for the next over. That brings up the 100 with a maximum. That's really good. We like that. 3 overs to go. They'd love to muster whatever they can out of the last 3 overs. Hassan has just got to do a job and make sure he's holding one end up. Let Kinchit do the big scoring. Kinchit has looked really good through this All-Stars. He's had a 50 before. Uh-oh. Cheeky. Baba just stops in his bowling stride. Just tells Kinchit to stay inside. And this one is pointed away nicely. Will be an easy one. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Samad Khan on the boundary there. And Ali Hassan, very first delivery of the 18th, gets himself off strike and puts Kinchit Shah back on strike. Babar Hayat completing his spell. Wide signaled. Babar Hayat. Plan smart, execution not so much. It was the right plan, just trying to keep it away from Kinchit's reach. Slower one, upsy, will that be taken? Zakir Hayat gets under that one and pouches it. Fingers pointing up, and that's the end of that. The New Territory Tigers have folded for 107 in chase of 168 to win. Unfortunately for them, they have not been able to overhaul that target. They were brilliant towards the end in their bowling effort, but they just couldn't do it. That top 3 not getting into double figures played a huge part. Zishan Ali going for a duck. Hafiz with 8 of 14. Azaz 7 of 3. Tariq Nawaz 23 of 17. Kinchit Shah, the last man to get out, 45 of 29 deliveries. 6-0-1, 6-0-11, 1-1 and 2 for the remaining batting. Only finishing up on 107 all out. And the bowling was fantastic. Adil Mahmood leading the bowling unit as a fast bowler. 1 for 12 off 3 overs for him. Asad Rashid was good in his 2 overs. Got the big wicket off Azaz Khan, 1 for 19 for him. Anas Khan, 2 for 22 off his 3. Rajab Hussain, no wickets, but very economical, just 7 off his 2 overs. 1 for 20 for Babar Hayat, a decent spell from him as well. And Ghazan for Muhammad, picking up a 4 for 26 with a maiden. And we have the points table. My favourites, obviously, still top of the group. And they are now through to the finals. They've won 3 out of their 4 games. And the Kowloon Lions and New Territories have all to play for in this next game. Whoever wins it plays the final tomorrow afternoon. And we are going to be back with Aaron in a bit for the post-game presentations. Do hang back for that. This is Asif Hussain. I'm going to be back for the second game with Bushi. So please don't go anywhere.
Game 5 is in the books, and it was a big win to the Hong Kong Islanders by 60 runs. Welcome to the post-game presentation here for the Sky Warriors Men's All-Stars T20 Series for 2026. We're going to talk to the captain shortly, but first let's do the Player of the Match award, and there was a handful of people to choose from. Ehsan Khan, 3 for 24 off 3.3. Shahid Wasif with a fine 55 with the bat, but a man that did all the damage. We'll talk to him shortly. First, we'd like to invite in the Director of Cricket for Cricket Hong Kong China, Mr. Gandhi Nathan. Thank you, Gandhi, for joining us. And of course, with the 4 for 26, it is Mohammad Gazamfa.
Thank you.
I'll just step aside, take the photos, and have a chat to Gaz. Thank you, Mr. Gandhi. Gaz, what a bowling spell.
Yeah, it's been a tough day, tough few days, but I think I've been sticking to my plans, and it paid off.
Have you been keeping an eye on Ali Hassan, perhaps getting all those wickets and want to get some yourself?
Yeah, he's been bowling really well, and I think it's very tough to bowl here as a spinner, especially from the short end. But just trying to mix up things, and today it came off.
On that point, was it your decision to bowl from the Argyle Street end, or did the captain throw you to the Wolves?
I think it's coach and captain, because one of our players got injured, fast bowler. So usually fast bowlers bowl from their end, and they trusted me with 2 overs from there, but I kept taking wickets, and then they continued bowling me from that end.
And finally, before I let you go, are you going to go have a word to Kinshit Shah for ruining your figures? You had 4 for 8 and end up with 4 for 26. Still fabulous figures.
No, actually, I knew he was going to hit me, but I took my chances. But he played well, actually.
Well, congratulations. Brilliant bowling. We'll see you tomorrow for the final for the Hong Kong Islanders. Player of the match, Mohammad Gazamfa. Let's have a chat to the captains now, and we'll start with the losing captain from this morning's game. Zishan Ali, please come join us. And he's got some work to do this afternoon as well, back-to-back games. Z, didn't go to plan.
Actually, our bowling, they did really well. They done their jobs. But I think our batting collapsed, and we didn't make it.
In that first innings, they lost 7 for 19. At one point, it looks like you were going to have to chase 200, so it was a good fight back.
Yeah, actually, Ali, again, he bowled really well. And after yesterday, talking with you, everyone says, like, you are praising Ali so much or something like that. But he actually shows his strength. So, like the way he's bowling, so he's bowling our top players like Babar, Shahid, everyone is playing over there. So he's bowling. If he's bowling well, then it's mean like he's a good bowler. But yeah, he bowled really well, and Fahad also bowling really well. So yeah, actually I don't have any like something bad about our bowlers, because they done their jobs. But our batting collapsed. That's why we lost.
On that point, you've got a second game. You must win against the Kowloon Lions. Is there something you're going to do different about the batting?
Yeah, we don't have any choice, so we will put our bodies like 110% on the field.
Well, good luck this afternoon. I'll see you out at the toss for Game 6. Losing captain Zishan Ali, he needs to win this afternoon to make the final tomorrow. Let's talk to a very happy man that will be in the final on Sunday, the captain of the Hong Kong Islanders, Baba Hyatt. Baba, a good win. And
yeah, I think first of all, I think if we talk about the batting, I think we didn't start it well, but I think Shahid and Heather took the game deeply, and then we knew that the wicket was not as it was the first day. It was the ball was staying low, and then there was few balls staying low coming up, so it was 2 pace wickets. So we knew that around 180, 190 we were under par, but I think we bowled really well towards the second innings.
Would have been good to see 3 players getting into double figures and getting a decent start as well, including yourself in that batting.
Yeah, I think as a batsman, it's always in our mind that if we have a good start, then convert into either 70s or 100, but Shahid, myself and Haider got very good starts, but we didn't capitalize, we still had 5-6 overs left towards the end.
Now let's get on to the bowling, and a brilliant effort from Mohammad Gazamfa.
Yeah, I think if you see up front, Adil and, Asad started really well. First to Z wicket and then Azaz, their main batters, so they put them on the back foot, and then obviously Ghazanfar bowling from the short end. It's never too easy bowling with the wind and like a 50-yard boundary, it's always in your mind, but I think he bowled brilliantly, taking 4 wickets.
You spoke of Asad Rashid. Any update on him?
Yeah, I think he's fully fit and ready for tomorrow.
Well, good luck. Congratulations. We'll see Bubba Hyatt tomorrow in the final. That's Game 5 in the books with the Hong Kong Islanders winning by 60 runs. We'll be back live for Game 6 at 1:20 p.m. Join us then.